Oh, you there. Welcome. It's Turtle, Voltec, lead scientist, speaking about the raids. Let's get ready what you need to know now to succeed in incoming raids. Coming to Fallout 76, early December, exact date yet unknown. We are waiting for confirmation about exact date, but at this moment on public test server, raids are about in the shape and form they will be released. Small little changes are still possible before release, and I would hope for one, as stage 2 of the raid is insanely difficult. It's the hardest one. Therefore, for today, we'll be starting from stage 3, going stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, stage 1, that's the easiest, and stage 2. So difficulty is variable between the stages, the progress is always saved, but without further ado, let's jump in and you will see. Fallout 76 public test server. Let's use our brains to crack it. I did experiment a lot with them, and I will try to tell you everything I know, including all the juicy details. Welcome everyone in the chat. I'm happy to see you in here. What changed from the initial release of raids? They got harder. So if you think that raids were hard on initial version of public test server, they're harder now. Stage 2 is just insane. That's why we are doing it last. Stage 2 is just insane. I have my prototype Raid Runner build ready. So I'm doing really well. To answer a question, if you can solo the raid, I would say it's very unlikely. It's maybe possible if someone bugs out in your favor. Then maybe. But other than that, I don't think so. I know there are videos with people soloing the raid, but those videos are from before they increased the difficulty. So it's harder now than you can see in those videos when people are soloing the raid. I don't think it's possible. Maybe with some extreme effort. But I'm not sure still. Hopefully we'll be able to get some people to help us out. As I said, solo is not really the way. Can you do it blooded? Yes, not recommended though. Over encumbered? I need to un-over encumber myself. Why am I over encumbered? What am I wearing? Oh. I have accidentally have ammo in my minigun. What? Why did it stop firing? Those hardened mole miners outside of raid entrance are just a gimmick. They're natural enemies. What's that super sledge in here? Vulcan power armor. And there is new I unlocked recently on public test server. There is new backpack mod. But it's bad. I will show you. I have chemist, so I can switch it to the new one. Canteen. Slowly restores thirst over time. Let's do canteen backpack. The worst possible option, I think. I'm running power armor all the time in raid, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't work in power armor, so I can have a backpack that will slowly restore my thirst bar. Oh, we have some people on a team, which is perfect. Get rid of that. I have some ammo in here. Oh, another one wants to get shot. This time without ammo. Let me just grab quickly from my camp some food items, as I'm low on those. If anyone from my team have some Scourge Beast Liva to share, something like that, I would take it. See if I can buy something from my ally. This camera is moving too fast. Allies. Oh, dwellers. Now oh, I don't have them all. Yeah, public test servers, so I have no access to the one I need. Dwellers, not allies anymore. New naming. Nothing in my freezer. I used all the good food already. So only whatever is generated on those. Low on coffee and stuff like that, unfortunately. We'll take some tea pemmican. We got some essentials. I can buy some food real quickly on New Cowardton Tour. All type of difficulty increases have been done to the raid. Not just more bullet spongy enemies, they do as well more damage, and there is more mechanics make it harder to do anything by yourself, so you need help from teammates. You will see, we are heading there. Food. Just grabbing some food and I'm going. Every little help is good. Forgot her gloves again. Oh, I'm already above the cap. That's fine. So we buy that. Some Nuka dogs, scorpion kebab, and I think we're good with those. So let's do it. Yeah. We have a full team, so that's the most important. Like, more people the better, for most part. Everyone is high level, that's a good sign. We are starting at stage 3, so one of the easiest. I intentionally planned it like that, so the hardest stage will be last. It always annoys me, like, the stage 2 always annoys me. The difficulty in that stage is the Pac-Man level difficulty on hardcore mode. You are basically playing a Pac-Man running away from ghosts and trying to collect stuff. And you have only one life, which makes it so much harder. Armor. Stage 3. So I'm running my universal armor. I do have a 4-star legendary effects already equipped and I'm testing them. They're not necessary to complete the raid. What's the most important? At least 3 people on your team, total. You can do it with 3 people. Duo is very hard. As a duo is very hard. So that would be the stage 1 that is already completed for now. But we'll be back as it's like a circular. Raid is circular, I think. You go from stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do it without a limit as much as you want. That's the stage 2. That is the nightmare stage, and now we are heading to stage 3. So starting in a little bit different order intentionally. Unfortunately, you cannot choose the stage. You need to pass the stage to go to the next one. So I'm expecting, if Bethesda will not make stage 2 any easier, 90% of the players will give up on stage 2. And they will never continue further. And that's a sad part. I hope they will change it. Okay, that's relatively easy. We'll have 3 enemies in here after we press the button, and 3 generators. Shield generator A, shield generator B, and shield generator C. All generators need to be destroyed in order to drop the shields of those enemies. And repair bots will be spawning to repair the generators. So you can see, Gyroptics already destroyed generator B in here. How you can help yourself if you plan for, let's say, Nuka mines. You can place nuka mines on the entrance to hopefully catch on incoming bots. Those are the enemies. This is relatively one of the easiest stages if you have a team. So you take the generators down, and then those 3 enemies. If all your players are high damage, it will go rather fast. Then it's broken. B is showing blue. It means that was repaired. When it's showing blue, the generator is repaired by those little helper bots. Very annoying ones. Somehow they usually not trigger the mine, but if you are familiar with mine usage, you can manually trigger the mine. Every time you try to place a 3rd mine, the first one will explode, as you can only have 2 mines placed. So you can intentionally blow up your own mines by placing another one. When it's white, the shield is active. You need to go and check which particular one. Look for the blue. Okay, it was already destroyed. That's the repair bot. We need to capture them as quickly as possible. Where's the enemy? Here? Oh, it's here. Dead now. They do not drop any loot. Loot you are receiving when you complete the stage, so you don't need to pick up anything. Here, I got a legendary mod box. Plan for Resolve Breaker. That's a new unique legendary weapon. I'm getting 1 3-star legendary drop. I have plan for Enclave Epsilon Squad Combat Armor Paint. There is a lot of new rewards from the raid. I did drop this 3-star T45, some scrap kit, treasure notes, legendary modules, 2 of them, some plasma core because I was carrying a plasma, some random chems, some repair kits, basic and improved, a lot of stim packs, some stable flags, it's only 2, and random selection of junk. On top of that, experience cap, sometimes script. This is similar for every stage, with this exception that deeper you go, farther you are, so stage 3, then 4, then 5, the better rewards are. So repeating the stage 1, even though possible, as you can keep resetting and repeating stage 1, that is possible, it's not as beneficial, even though the stage 1 is the easiest, as you will not get the best stuff by doing continuously stage 1. Now we are on the stage, I didn't took any cells. Stage 4 now. This is coincidentally the stage that is easier solo than on a team. That's one and only exception, as your teammates can ruin it for you if they don't know what they do by destroying crystals too early. You need fusion cells, that's why I returned. So your teammates, if they don't know what they do, so that's why important to know, can actually lose this phase for you. It is possible. You can see those crystals in there. Those crystals, when you break them, do damage to enemies on this stage. Other than that, enemies are immune to any damage. So the only way to damage them is by destroying those crystals. Those enemies hit quite hard. And this is the worst one. This one hit kills everything. That's the enemy from stage 2, imported in here. Luckily, it's only one. As you can see, those crystals are limited. They will not grow back. And when you destroy them, they drop this cloud that is doing significant damage and slows you down. You cannot reduce the damage taken from this cloud, unfortunately. It's not poison, it just fixes 40 damage. 40 damage and 40% speed reduction on you. When you destroy those crystals that blew up like that, this is the only thing that can damage those enemies. There will be more of them. This one, the mole miner, is the most important one to destroy and keep an eye on, as mole miner will one-hit anyone that can touch. So anyone that will get touched by this mole miner will be one-hitted. can see when I shoot it, it's 0 damage. There is no way to do damage yourself to it. The only way to do damage is destroying those crystals. Bigger crystals do more damage than the smaller ones. The biggest one are over here, hanging on both sides. You should use them in very strategic way by gathering the bigger group of enemies and then blowing the big ones. If you blow them without a lot of enemies around, it's a huge waste. That's why I said it's easier solo, as our enemies will be attracted to you. Now, when we are on the group, the enemies are quite spread out. As there are people everywhere. If we would stay together, it would be easier. Oh, about the raids as well, your progress is always saved and remembered, so you don't need to complete entire raid at once. You can complete as much as you want and the progress will be saved. Progress for people that are helping you will be saved too. Of course, each stage needs to be completed. And then it counts. There is no mid-stage progress. It's either completed or failed. That's how it works. So stage is either completed or you fail it. There is nothing in between. There is no respawns at all. If one of your teammates dies, he can be spectating and waiting for you to do something. And we are running low on those crystals. If we break all the crystals and enemies will be still alive, we lose. That's how it works. There is a little bit more crystals than you really need to kill those enemies, but the margin is not huge. You have about 50% extra crystals than you need. Okay, how many enemies? This one death glow? Is that it, or do we have anything else left? And we succeeded. So I drop one 4-star legendary mod box. That's the raids, I think, will be the main source for those 4-star legendary mod boxes. Ultraside generator plan. Plan is not guaranteed. Sometimes you get new plan, sometimes you are not getting new plan. Collecting all the new plans will take lots of time. Oh, great. Oh, okay, never mind. Yes, you can die after you complete the stage, but then it doesn't matter. You just respawn at the point with workbenches. In between every stage, there are workbenches. So you can prepare for next stage. You can update your build if you want. Oh, look at that. I dropped Vulcan left leg. That is a 4-star. So 4 stars can drop too. I don't really want it. So I scrap it. And now it's the stage 5. Stage 5 is the boss fight. And I always wanted to try it as a bloodied. Do I have a way to drop my health somehow? I want to try it as a bloodied. It should be possible, but I'm not 100% sure. I wanted to try it as a bloodied. So I need Gamma Gun to drop my health. Gamma Gun ammo, please don't start it without me. Where is the ammo box there? Gamma rounds. I need to exit by armor. I will not get enough radiation this way. Want to try it as exception, as a bloodied build. Yes, we are on the public test server. Okay, double check. We have all in order. I will not be using explosive much, maybe a little bit. All the perks seems to be right. I do run funky dats for now, as the last boss is really high damage. I should have taken one for the team, but I'm hoping one of my teammates will do, so then I don't need it. Someone should have taken one for the team for the best result. Oh, the food. Company tea, cooked social, omelette, steak, jerky, bottled duck, pemmican, red steak, scorpion kebab, marlock fillet, and I need to equip that. Cake for extra AP during combat. Slice of birthday cake I want to use here. Here we go. Do I have a chems? Psycho buff? I do. So as much health as possible. Do I have... did I run out of Brahmin milk? Maybe. That should be still fine. I didn't bring any Brahmin milk. What's my level of health? 123. As a blooded. Should be decent. Nedridge. I don't have Nedridge equipped. Temporary. I don't need power user. I have a lot of cores. Nedridge. There we go. Let's summon the snake. Stage 5. Snake summons when you move forward. The snake weak spot is the eye. Targeting possible basically only in VATS. Outside of VATS you cannot really. We'll eat some cakes. I can continue targeting eye. That's the fastest way to kill the Ultra Side Terror. If you have multiple people, everyone targets eye. It will die relatively fast, and with high poison resist you can really tank it well. And that was fastest I ever did that. That's a good tip. So it didn't even manage to use its special attacks. So yeah, boosting your damage to the maximum is definitely beneficial. I press buttons too fast and I skip the reward screen. Normally, if you don't have a full team focus on VATS and damage to target the eye, it would take way longer. It has additional tail attacks that it will be using, a lot of high damage poison attacks, and it's slowly killing this island you are sitting on. Maybe next run will take more time with it. So you will see its additional attacks. As it does have more attacks. And falling into this green lava is game over for you. Let me learn the new plans if I have any. Yes. Squad Combat Paint, Resolve Breaker, and Ultraside Generator. So that was very lucky that I unlocked 3 plans. Usually I have 1 per 5 stages of the raid. And now we'll be heading again, so that's what you do. And you complete your spawning outside. And when you are starting again from stage 1, another circular run on the raid, you go back in. And now the stage 1. Stage 1, if you prepare and if you have your ship shield, which I'm naming the power armor, basically power armor with full set of troubleshooters that I'm using for currently in the live game for ship squatch events, for imposter ship squatch, otherwise known as encrypted event. So if you have power armor for encrypted, this power armor is perfect for stage 1. So for stage 1, we're using my ship shield, and I should be able to do it bloodied as well. Uh-oh. Oops. Now, unfortunately, we'll need to wait. Yes, some bugs are still in the game related to power armor. Exiting or entering can cause that. Hopefully, after a minute when power armor will put itself back to my inventory, I will be able to move again. For now, I can't move. I can look at the chat, though. I have 1 minute break. Yeah, fusion core drain is crazy if you use VATS. That's why the new power armor should be so good with reduction of fusion core drain. As soon as Bethesda fixes the little mistake that caused increased fusion core drain instead of reduced. Yeah, it's Enclave Lab that we are exploring and fighting. So Snake as a camp pet would be definitely cool. And if you think the last boss is easy, no, that only looks like that. If you have 4 people spec for high damage in VATS. Otherwise, if you have a regular team, not so high level and not spec for the raid, it's not easy at all. How do you start? You don't need to really do anything. You just go in here and enter the raid. That's it. There is no quest required to do. Nothing. Just go to the raid location and you do the raid. Power armor is not mandatory, but definitely makes the raid more doable. It's harder, way harder without power armor. But yes, it is possible. I was playing with non-power armor players participating in raid, and they did really well. And if you can have at least one player that is stealth with the follow through legendary perk, that can speed up a lot of boss encounters, especially if you don't have 4 players. If you are 2 of you or 3, then every little tiny help matters. But because for most part you are unable to sneak in the raid, the sneaking option is not preferred. And finally my character unbacked itself, so we can get in here and summon the big defensive turret. With proper armor, it's not too bad. Big scary turret. This one can be easily solo with troubleshooter set, unlike anything else. The biggest damage it's taking from ricochet and bullet shield, to be honest. You can only damage its shield systems that are on behind, and when you damage it and destroy, then you switch to the torso targeting, and then you are doing damage to its health. And we again have too much damage. Normally after a while it would start overheating and one of those big doors would open and you hide in there. And you hide in there because there is a heat wave coming. With a good team we are doing it very smoothly. And now we are heading to the worst part. A nightmare part of the raid ahead of us. The nightmare part of the raid now. The hardest one. I have a good team, so hopefully we can do it. I was testing this phase so much to be able to do something. It's still limited. Luck plays a big role in here. If you get lucky... Can we get lucky? We need to get lucky. Luck plays a big role on stage 2. It's the stage that I need to repeat and reset most frequently. Okay, for this stage, which power armor am I using? This one. You can have different dedicated power armors for different stages, although it's not necessary. The best 4-star currently on Gatling Plasma and on any other gun is polished. That increase your damage, higher the condition of the weapon. It's the best one currently. Okay, seems like everyone ready. And here we'll be using the Bash minigun. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Wait a second. What has happened? Do I have... Oh, I don't need those inert fluxes. Let's drop them. Stack weight. 300 super stims, 400 regular. That's too much. Let's drop regular stims and Radex and rad away. Okay, that's... Yeah, that was too much. Okay, now I'm not over encumbered anymore. It was definitely too much. And now we open. Yeah, we'll take that. And that's the scary guy. That's how you pass it, by the way. I think that's my student running there. You can pass it straight ahead if you stagger it with the Basher minigun. They are immortal, they immune to crowd control, and can one-shot kill you, but can get staggered by bashing with the minigun. And that's the only thing that can really do something to them. If you get unlucky and they hit you, that's instant death. So those ultra mole miners instantly kill everyone. There is one more strategy with tagging them, so you can use the scope to tag them, and then you are aware where they are. And I'm running power armor that does damage around me, and when I'm sprinting, I add a 4th star that is for sprinting. Uh-oh. It wasn't chasing me, so I managed to run through. But I could have died in there. If I would be unlucky, running through this mole miner, if it will be fast enough to hit you, you die. And if you die, it's game over. You're supposed to be defending this drill. That's a trap. The best idea is if everyone runs for the fuel and no one is defending the drill. The best defense for the drill is staying away from the drill, as you being close to the drill attracts more miner to attack it. So as long as you keep away from the drill, you don't really need to defend it. All you need to do is everyone to run for the fuel. So far no one died, so that's extremely lucky. That's extremely lucky. Those corridors outside that I'm running for the fuel, this is a real maze. Uh-oh. Oh, and first person view only for this part. In third person view, your hitbox is way bigger, and those small miners can hit you way easier. So, I don't know why, but yes. Which perspective you play the game in changes the size of the hitbox for the mole miners of you. So they can hit you way easier when you are playing in third person view. So you don't do that. You play in first person for this phase. And we are lucky. No one died and we completed it first attempt. So you can see the best case scenario with a good team that is succeeding. But that's not standard. That is not standard. Most of the time, we are dying. And those enemies supposed to disappear when you succeed the stage, but clearly they did not. They did not disappear as they supposed to. Only minigun shredder is valuable. You could stagger them by regular bash. But if you miss, so regular bash like that, or with any weapon. But if you miss, you're dead. If you miss a bash with regular weapon, you are dead. With the minigun shredder, when you spin it, you cannot really miss it. It always hits. So that's the biggest advantage. Let's store everything. And some of my regular armor is broken. Which one? This one. How are my weapons? So this Gatling Plasma, I'm using the last star. So initially in the raid, it will be taking more time as no one will have a 4-star legendaries. I am using a full set of 4-star gear and most likely everyone on the team. So you can imagine the raid will be definitely not going so smoothly before you unlock all the 4-star legendaries. I could use this one a little bit as well now. It's polished too, so 60% flat damage increase on top of bloodied. Right, power armor for this phase is my standard. I don't think you can do it solo at all. Do we have more teams? We have only one casual. There is no other raid team. I wanted to show you that on different team as well, if available, but so far we are the only team. And those are people that know the raid. If you want to see what happens when people do not know the raid, check my latest Twitch live stream from today. It was way harder. We're failing so much, as there was mostly no people that have high experience with the raid, making it way more extreme case scenario. We can pop them like that only because everyone is fully geared up for the raid. You cannot solo. I don't think you can solo. You can find the videos with people soloing it, but that was before difficulty was increased. That's extremely smooth. And you may think it's easy just because there is 4 high-level players that run this raid many times already with full set of 4-star legendary gear and build catered for the raid. Solo really, the one thing you can do relatively easily solo is stage 1 of the raid. This is soloable and even solo farmable at this moment, but will it stay like that? I do not really know. As you can notice, if you can reach the stage with a lot of people, full setup and everything, this is extremely farmable and really fast. But only after this point. There is way more frustration waiting early. It is very frustrating experience, especially stage 2. You see what happened? Even experienced player with this magnetic miner can get evaporated quickly. I can even die here as I'm currently blooded, so I'm quite fragile. I don't want to remove my rats, as I want those rats for the last phase, but we'll see if I can survive it long enough to get to the last stage. And now, when Ziosk died, he's spectating, he cannot really do anything, there is no respawn option, and he need to wait until we succeed, but he will get all the rewards. So it's okay to just spectate, you just need to wait. Oh! We have 50 bucks from Rodney Ride! Thank you very much, Rodney, appreciate that a lot. And Rodney is saying, love your input. Thank you very much, Rodney. I appreciate that, very generous. Thank you. And how is this guy doing? Some damage taken. So bad at this stage we cannot really do anything to them outside of destroying those crystals. But at least there is only one of those ultra genetic. I keep saying ultra magnetic. It's ultra genetic mole miner. It's nothing to do with magnetic, actually. Ultra genetic mole miner. This is the scary one. I'm sitting out in here, so enemies are not targeting me. This way I'm helping. As in this stage, more people is on the ground, the more targets for enemies, therefore they are spreading out. And you really want them in one group as much as possible, so you can utilize those crystals in the optimal way. If you somehow run out of crystals, you lost and you need to reset the stage. The game will not tell you that you lost, but there will be enemies that you have no way to kill. You just need to end your character somehow, as that's the only way to reset the raid. There is no button to reset the raid stage. Even Team Leader does not have any tool to reset the stage, I think, outside of leaving it. So you just need to somehow die. There's more and more enemies. On other side, let's see how it's going. Still 2 big crystals unused. I think at this stage we should use them. Come on. Attract everyone up here. And those enemies do actually quite high damage. They're not weak. They're not weak. They do quite high damage. Don't want to die just yet, so I'm getting in here. Okay. Oh, they're bringing them in here, so they will pop this crystal soon. I feel like it. Yeah, they're bringing them here, under the big crystal. The big crystal... Oh, it's already popped. The big crystal is the highest damage. We have 1 more big crystal. Come on, let's drag them all. We have medium and 1 more big. That's the medium. We have medium here. And we have 1 more big. But we have medium. And 1 more big. Oh, they already died from medium. So we saved 1 more big for no reason. We saved 1 big crystal for no reason. Oh, the new weapon again dropped. Cauterizer. No plan this time around. I like this new reward screen that you can inspect everything you are getting. That is cool. Uh-oh. Ah, again. At this phase it doesn't matter. You see how much this poison does? Without quick use of a stimpack and no teammates nearby to share stimpacks with, that was really quick death. I am sharing team medic, so everyone is like healing. Healing with team focus is the most important on the raid. Continuous healing. As there is a lot of damage you cannot avoid. So continuous healing is the most important part. And I want to try this time my Blooded Explosive Ghost Mini. On the final boss. I need some rats. Do I have anything with radiation? Did I drop every? Oh, the flags, raw flags that they are dropping. There we go. Everyone ready? The chem. It was my psychobath. Oh, not by weight. By weight I cannot find anything. Psychobath. Have 6 cakes left. Okay, summon the snake and let's see how fast we can dispatch it. Cake eaten, targeting eye. Oh no, 0%. Target the eye. Okay, maybe... Oh. Kick me hard, I didn't know where I am. Oh, that's it, that's the tail, you see? It's attacking from behind with the tail. If it would live longer, this island gonna shrink. The pieces of island gonna start falling out, but with those people it will not live very long. Now to show you some mechanics, I will do the stage 1 solo. That's the soloable one. That I cannot show on stage 1 with the team, as the turret gonna just instantly evaporate. So let me do the stage 1 solo now. There is a lot of unique rewards from the raid. The most tasty one is the new power armor, of course. So let me leave the team for now. I will create a team back soon, but I want to do the first boss solo, so you see the mechanic in between the waves. Yeah, healer is very handy, especially if you want to play blooded. Like, my approach is blooded. Not normally doable if there is not multiple people using stim packs around. And boosting your resistances. It's so easy to die here solo. All those new unique 4-star weapons are of course new, but I'm not focusing here on the rewards. I want to show you the raid. Oh, I'm already in power armor, of course. Berryman, that's not very useful. I was trying on the drill phase. They're not really working very consistently on those. Not really helpful. Create a team to give myself some extra endurance. Plasma, and I will swap temporarily this extra poison to extra damage. Girl is taking one for the team. Okay. Press the button. Not sure if I can tank it. Hopefully I can, otherwise I die. Maybe I heal a little. Solo, even with this armor, I will be taking damage. I boost myself slightly. Do I have any hot dog left? Oh, new cadet, okay. Make sure that's working. So, you see, I'm taking damage, I need to heal it. But as well, the Guardian is taking a lot of damage from whatever I'm deflecting. Now I should be targeting its shields, but for whatever reason, the damage I'm deflecting, because this robot is doing so much damage, it's doing more damage to itself than to me if I continue healing with stimpaks. So soon I can just target its torso. Now I target its torso, and now you will see the mechanic of the raid. So as the time goes by in here, you see slowly the color of the environment will be changing. See? It's starting to overheat, and by the lights I see the gate A is open. So it's heating up, it's getting hotter and hotter here. I need to hide in this gate. The gate closes. If I would stay outside, I'm dead. Basically roasted. And now the shields are back up. And the guy is firing at me again. You see? It's deflecting lots of damage on itself. So that's the best strategy solo. Having the bullet shield, the new perk, as well as ricochet. And hopefully later on 4-star legendary that deflects half of the damage. And that's full set of troubleshooter. You can see now when there is no one else healing me constantly. Like there is no healer on the team. You can see how much damage I am actually taking when being hit. Oh, it's now vulnerable again. Those are little turrets that can still fire. And now which one? B. You look by those lights, which one is open. You can see from far which one is open. And hide in there. There are only 3 shelters. And every time the heat wave is coming, the doors of the shelter are destroyed. So each shelter is single use. if you don't have enough DPS to kill the boss after your last shelter will get destroyed, you are in no luck. Like, you need to kill the boss in this time that you have given through the shelters. If you cannot, it's a loss, as the heatwave comes after each phase, and when there is no shelter left, it means heatwave gonna kill it. Luckily, I have enough DPS to finish it off before the heatwave will come, so I probably don't even need to hide now. So that's the only phase that's really solvable in some comfortable manner, and you can already see it's harder, and I need to finish it off before the heatwave come. Okay, see? The hitting already started. I was like 5 seconds away from dying, but I knew it at this point. I have enough time. The new 4-star legendary weapons unfortunately are only good for scrapping to unlock those 4-star legendaries. I think I already did the video about them. Not particularly good. Oh, now I have only one helper. Okay, let's see. Let's see what will happen. The nightmare stage will fail now. If there is no full team, you will see the failure example. I will try it with one person, so most likely a fail. I'm still gonna try it. My setup for this stage is Hellcat power armor that provides a high defense. Oh, I will modify one thing. I will ruin the head jetpack. And I will put recon sensors to test that. So I will try no jetpack. I'm keeping coiled on the torso, so I can do extra damage when I'm running around. And all 4-star are choo-choo, so damage when I'm running through, so I don't need to attack. There is no price to start the raid. It doesn't cost you anything, luckily. Okay, do I have this person with me? It says in raid. Why am I over encumbered again? What has happened? Slightly over encumbered. Do I accumulated 8? Did I accumulated 8? Regular stims. I don't need those serums. They heavy. Or buff out. Radix. What am I carrying? Oh, basic repair kits. I don't need those. Destroy. Oh, that helps. Did I drop any new plan? Nope. No new plan. Oh, I need to store those mod boxes. Wait. That's a lot of weight. Mods. I forgot about them. They have quite significant weight. There is 1 pound each. Were the mod boxes always 1 pound each? Or did they increase that? Okay, yeah, that was the weight. Should I start it solo? Okay, let's start it solo. Maybe everyone will arrive after my fail. Oh, I wanted to see if I can tag with the helmet, with the minigun and the helmet. So I will see if I can tag them. As that's additional strategy to deal with this stuff. By tagging them so you are aware where they are. So I am not defending the drill. And you can see the health of the drill. That's why I said the defending early on is a mistake. Everyone should be just running. Like, the drill is taking some damage. But mole miners mainly focus on you. Not as much on the drill. So with multiple runners, you just want to run the fuel. And I'm basically killing most of those by running through them. There is no experience for those kills, so we cannot, if you consider farming them... Oh, I can tag it. So I tag one. Now it's on my compass. That's what it does. It's now on my compass. So I can have some idea where they are. Should be... Yeah, you see? Two markers on my compass. Those are ultra genetic mole miners that can one-shot kill you. Uh-oh. Now I need to run through it. The only way to run through it is staggering it with the basher minigun. Okay, so I did tag 3 of them. There is 4 of them. So 1 marker is missing. So probably having this on your head to mark them all so you can have a raw idea where they are in those tunnels based on your compass. So you are aware if you are running directly on one of them or not is helpful. That's the last one. So now I have 4 of them. There is always 4 of them. So now I can look at my compass and I can figure out when I'm running directly onto one of those ultra genetic mole miners. Now I see there is one slightly to my left, nothing in front. That's good. That's probably the best strategy in my opinion. Just tagging them. That's a regular one, so I don't care. Regular ones can't really do anything. They normal. They still quite tough, but not as much to pose any serious threat. Oh, there is one. I'm just killing them by running through. Oh, my AP is so low. That's because I'm running dodgy. Uh-oh. Can I try? Or will it get me? Ah, that's another one. They cannot jump. That's where our advantage lies. They cannot jump. They're overflowing here now as I'm doing it solo. Uh-oh. Too many. Like, running through 2 or 3 of the ultra genetic ones, even with the minigun, it's too risky, so I try to go around. Oh, there is one over there. They're here. They're covering all the paths. And they're getting stronger over time, the regular ones, so that's a problem. I almost got stuck in there with the one-hit killer. And Drill is losing health. Successively... Oh, yeah, they hitting the Drill harder and harder. So, soon... that's a death. I hesitated if I should turn around or attack. That's how you fail it. So this is a nightmare phase. I don't think it's solvable, even though I did some fuel. They do more and more damage over time. So later on you cannot. So I need to try and summon the team now. That's the only way to have a chance. Only bashing works on them to stagger them. What? How did someone died? It says in the raid and dead. How? What? It's not even here. I don't know what happened there. I need to wait, because when I press the button, this door will close. So I need to have teammates inside before I press the button. That's the nightmare stage. This stage, one day I remember I was with three random people. I was trying to complete it for an hour, and I just rage quit. So it was my worst experience once. After that, I did a lot of investigation, what works and what doesn't work on those small miners. And I figured out with this runner in power armor with a minigun. And additionally, I can tag them now. So the helmet mod, I think it's a worthy investment to have on your helmet. Yeah, that's a leg. Where's helmet? Oh, that's the helmet. Recon sensors. So I can have minigun and I can easily mark targets by just pressing right button so it aims. And I tag them. Oh, we have people. What? Want to trade or you just pressing emoji? Do we have everyone inside? There's 3 of us. Can we complete it? Like, it's hard with 3 people. But it's possible if they know what they're doing. Okay, let's try. They're very high level, so I assume they both know what they are doing. And does it matter how good you are? Sometimes server lag or you do not notice and you may just die. So it is possible that you will just die. Oh. I didn't notice the guy, but I survived. Is it following me? Where is it? I want a marker. Okay. I have a marker on it now. So one is marked. You only need to aim for like 1 second for recon sensors to register. I only have 1 tag. Oh, that's 2. That's 2 of them tagged. That's 3 of them tagged. Uh-oh. That's game over. That's game over for me. So that's why I hate it. And if you are the only one who knows how to run, that's basically failed. But luckily there, it's look like we have Arm that knows what to do, and we have Zero Optics that knows what to do as well. No one is stuck here defending the drill, they both are bringing the fuel. And that's the only way to really win it. You cannot out-defend the drill. The enemies will keep coming, they will never end. So they will keep coming and they will be getting stronger, doing more and more damage. So defending is a trap. I know it's look like you should be doing that. You see, that was the staggering action. So cold blood, you can see Zero Optics holding the cold blood, facing the deadly ultra genetic mole miner just with cold blood, stepping backwards, spinning the minigun, moving forward, staggering it and moving through it. So that's the best strategy that I was able to figure out. Nothing else seems to work. You cannot block them. You cannot stagger them in any other way. With distance, doesn't work. So range weapons do not work. You cannot stun them, even with the new legendary effects, doesn't work either. You cannot tank the damage. You cannot block the damage with melee weapon. So the only thing you can do is the minigun run through, or avoiding them with recon sensors when you have tags on the compass. each phase is dropping a piece of new power armor, but unlocking the modifications for this power armor, they drop very rarely. I still cannot modify my Vulcan set of power armor, so that seems to be a long journey to get the Vulcan set. I still cannot modify it. Do you want me to trade with you? No idea. No? Are you stuck on this emoji? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, coffee. Oh, thank you. Like, it's coffee for me. I appreciate that. So coffee I can now equip. Yes, you may notice I did run out of my own coffee. Where is the coffee? There. Coffee. I'll go for plasma. Okay, which one is mine? C. You always look where your teammates go. You need to spread out. So mine is C. Everyone is taking one generator. That's the way to do it. And then you just stand in front of your generator and try to target one of those Enclave soldiers. Links. Let's check. Look what's going on here. Reaper bots already working on that. Let's get rid of them so they don't fix it. Something is fixed? No, it's all broken. What's fixed? Oh, all red. Why is the shield up? Okay, did something bug out? Like, it's something bug out. The shield shouldn't be up when all lights are red. The shield should be down. So something's not right. Did this bug out? It is destroyed. It bug out. First time I have that bug out. First time I have that bug out. Maybe let's let those robots repair it and then break it again. Maybe that will fix it. Let them repair ABC. Come on, guys, let them repair. Let them repair and we see if that will fix it. Let them repair. You see how many repair bots is flying everywhere now to repair those generators? And look at the damage. This Gauss rifle is strong stagger effect. The cryo grenades are draining AP. So those are not so easy to defeat normally. So you can see I have 0 AP as they draining my AP constantly. Okay, let's wait until they repair A. And then we break it again and let's see what happens. A is still broken. 2 are fixed as blue lights are shining. A is not fixed. Maybe A bug out. Why is it still not fixed? It's very strong stagger from this Gauss rifle. See, they don't even want to fix it. That must be bug out. Okay, let's try to break it again, but it doesn't look like it will work. We need to restart. Yeah. We need to restart. Okay, restart. Exit your power armors and surrender. It's not easy to surrender. Nope. My stim packs are too powerful. Come on, hit me. There you go. Let's surrender. We are restarting. So that's a bug. Never had it before, did we? Like, were we doing too well? That's how you restart. You all need to go down. That's how you restart. There is no restart button, unfortunately. Uh-oh. That's not the correct animation, game. Alright. Stuck again, need to wait. Oh. Unbacked. Okay, wait for arm. So we are doing it in 3 of us. So it's a little bit different, not a full team. In my opinion, 3 people is the minimum to run the raid smoothly. 3 veterans, not any 3 people. 3 veterans. That's what you need to run it smoothly. You can see 3 veterans and it's going quite smooth. Oh, 0. B. Okay, B is broken now. Okay, let's see what's going on. Nope. No one at mine. Let's kill Vulture. Done. So 3 people, 3 veterans. It's the recommended minimum, I would say. As a duo, it's doable, but very hard and much longer. Another 4-star. Oh, Marine. Added intelligence. Nice. And for this phase, I'm switching to this ultrasight weapon, as there is multi-projectile weapon. More projectiles, faster those crystals break. And you don't really need damage for this stage. Damage is irrelevant, so medic weapon, if I need to heal someone or something. That's the first guy that can one-shot, so be careful with that. It's chasing me. Oop. Want to lose it by now. I would try to avoid dying early. Where is it? There. Let's follow it. Keep going, everyone. Go. Where is it? There. This is the toughest one. And the only one that can one-shot you. So far, everyone alive? The bottom... Did we exhaust all the bottom crystals? We have the big one we can use. The corner one is still alive. Shooting them, only thing it does is attracting them towards you. I have stun on reload, but it doesn't work on most of them. We do have 2 crystals in here. Uh-oh. I will die. I knew it when I got stuck and not able to jetpack away. That I will die. Can one hit anyone? It's almost dead by now. This nightmare guy. They always get me. They always get me. You still have one big crystal, guys, on other side. And this medium one in here. Yeah, nice. Yeah, the scary guy is dead. After it got me. Ah, the big one. Nice. The big one does the most damage, obviously. Oh. Vulcan kinetic service unlocked. Supposedly this power armor should have different mods than available for anything else, but I didn't unlock any yet of that sort. I have the most luck with my anti-armor Gatling plasma, honestly. Oh. To make the weapons break less, I should change the team to raids. That keeps the weapon condition higher. Which is very beneficial if you are using polished on your weapon. That increases damage. Higher your health is. I will try without going full-blooded, maybe. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 coffee, probably enough as they reduce the cost. Yeah, about 10 coffee is now enough to feed your Gatling plasma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 coffees. Uh-oh, acid. Almost died here. No, and I died here. A little bit less poison resist. Look how quickly I went down. So from my experience, around 400 poison resist is needed to avoid death on the last boss if you want to go anything close to blooded. About 400 poison resist to survive the heat. Boiling point plan. On the stage 4, there is only one super mole miner. On the stage 2, there are 4 of them. Any of those plants that I dropped are new? Yes. So boiling point and Vulcan kinetic servos. We have 2 good people. We can try to run it one more time to see if I unlock something cool. Something new. The last boss seems the easiest, but it's only if you are very tanky with high damage in power armor. It's very easy to actually die there. As you may notice, I died. Just because my poison resist is insufficient. As I switched to taking one for the team. I probably drop something like my... Yeah, I should drop agility maybe. What should I drop? Or give up on demo expert? I will drop intelligence. We'll give up on demo expert. And give myself again funky that, so I will not be dying from poison. Oh, I dropped wrong perks. I'm supposed to unequip it first before slotting other stuff. What do I want? I want power user. And 1 point left for Scrappa. Okay, we're good with this setup. So you can see I have a lot of tankiness related stuff, including bullet shield, ricochet, dodgy, all the stuff. Blocker. So very tanky approach, and that is working best for me. Could I try and run now without the troubleshooter set? Can I survive it? Can I make it with just full set of overeaters? If I maybe pop perfect bubblegum to make sure it's all full. Let's see. So half-blooded, no troubleshooter set. Can I still survive it if I will use Stimpaks fast enough? I do have all the defensive perks on top of that, so maybe I can. Let's see if overeaters can do it. We lost someone. We have a different team player. Let's start it. There's 2 of us. So phase 1 we can do. Oh wait, Mr. White Springs is coming. Okay. It's actually coming, so we are waiting. The hunter set for the last 2 stages? Possibly. I'm not sure how Snake is classified in game files. I'm not sure how the snake is classified. But hunter's set possibly can work. The thing is, the poison damage cannot be reduced with enemy specific sets. You need poison resist. So high poison resist, my recommendation is around 400 for the last boss to do it comfortably. I like how those lights like switch on in phases. The beginning is really cool by the design. Uh-oh. Whoa, no troubleshooter set. I need to pay attention to my health. Probably go full health. Did you notice what just happened? I almost died. I almost died. One salvo from this robot. So this robot is not a joke. It offers insane damage. You can only avoid it a little bit if you have full troubleshooter set. Without full troubleshooter set, it's not avoidable easily. Do we need to hide or can we finish it? I think we need to hide. Which one? Is it B? B. And Mr. White didn't really last very long. So that's your experience when you enter the raid and you don't have a full setup for it. That's probably what happened to Mr. White. Going with blooded build without most likely a full set of troubleshooter and stepping on electrified floor. Look at the damage. I tripled stim. Just in time. I tripled stim to survive. And we got it. So troubleshooter is almost a must for this stage. It can be done without, but look at the damage. There's crazy damage without troubleshooters. Can it be auto-axe? Someone said yes with some creative jetpack usage. As the floor is electrified, you touch it and you die. I was not able to do it with auto-axe, so I gave up on auto-axing it. Okay, we have one person that I think is joining us. Should I change? Okay, I'm trying with the same power arm. I'm not... Oh, I have a wrong head mod. Wait. We'll change head mod on this power armor too. So I can test if I can go universal set. Wait. Where is the benches? Oh, there. Ran too far. I will just change a head mod for this one so I can use it for everything. And let's see how much harder it will be. Already first one showed how much worse it is without dedicated one. Oh, it's... I already did that before, probably. There is already recon sensors on it. I turn back here for absolutely no reason. Okay, pressure. Oh, why do I have ammo on it? Ammo, get rid of 5 mil. All here. Oh, 2B Killion is coming. So we have different people now. We'll see the difference. And I'm not running dedicated power armor. I'm just keeping the same set. Great. I was thinking I can return without... Alright. That's just my luck. First canister. I did nothing. Oh. Oh, come on. That's why I don't like this phase. We can observe other people. 2B Killion just died. I died like a noob at first encounter. We have Mr. White Springs and arm still running. Mr. White Spring is non-power armor bloody build. For this special ultra genetic mole miners, it doesn't matter what your build is. It will one-shot kill you no matter what your build is. Did we die in the exact same spot? 2B Killion and me? Are we lying down there together? Oh, that's hilarious. Mr. White Spring is using a strategy with jetpacking away, which is good. Which is really good as long as the ceiling is high. If it's not, then it's not good. And look at the drill health. So someone was too close to the drill and drill just died. That's fine. That's how usually our experience will look on this stage. That's very representative experience, I would say, what just happened here. That's what was happening to me for most of my runs, especially early on. But now, even with all this experience that I acquired, I died because I was unlucky at first canister. Okay, press the button. Can I not die at first canister? Okay. And I did not die at first canister this time around. Okay, one is here. I have it tagged. Okay. With a proper rotation around the middle centerpiece. The drill is holding. As long as no one is staying close to the drill, it will be holding. For at least the initial stages. If someone stays close to the drill, it will not be holding. Uh-oh. Oh, that's regular, that's special miner, that's regular. We are moving away from here. There is one of them. There's one of them in there. I'll try to avoid it. Okay, no one here. We lost one person. The 2, 1. One is in there. I have 3 of them tagged, so I can see those white markers on my compass. One is following me. No, it's going away. Where are those 2? Somewhere here. Run. So 3 of them I have tagged. So tagging definitely helps. So you have some idea where they are. And as you can see, the drill health, it's dropping relatively slowly. So as long as you continue going. Okay, it worked. Now we jump up. Mole miner cannot jump. It will take the stairs. We wait for that and we jump forward. And regular mole miners just got distracted and chase you in the tunnels. So that gives you time to provide the fuel. And you see how it worked? If everyone runs, no one is defending the drill. That's how you succeed. If you have people defending the drill, you fail at least 60% of the time. That's why it's weird. I don't like this phase. I don't like the design. Even though now I know how to complete it, I still hate the stage 2. It's ridiculous what you need to do. So that's basically the recipe on stage 2. I cannot give you any better tips than that. Currently there is nothing better you could do. I hope they will keep the stagger as an option. If they will take it away, it will be almost impossible at all. If they take away the option to stagger them, that will be the end of fun. Or here? No, Mr. White Springs. Oh, there is only 3 of us. And Mr. White Springs, I think, is a little bit less experience with raids, which is okay. You need time to get experience with raids. It's not easy at all to learn it. It took me quite a lot of time to learn all the tricks. It's interesting how they bash you with this chainsaw, not really attack normally. Okay, got it. Three people is enough. Less than that, unfortunately, it's not. Vulture. Oh, which one? Oh, behind me? Who did manage to fix it? Did I miss one of the Reaper bots? I must have missed one of the Reaper bots. Oh, now A. Okay, I stay here. Make sure there's no more Reaper bots that we missed. Nope. Okay, so now fire. Oh. A again. You see? Arm turn around and one Reaper bot sneak behind to fix it. It's a nightmare if you try to solo it. After they increase the amount of Reaper bots and improve the repair speed for them. Soloing it is a nightmare too. As always one generator will be fixed. You just keep running in circle doing nothing. See, one Reaper bot and this is fixed. Stop draining my action points, Mr. Lynx. I will shoot you with my minigun. I accidentally have ammo in it. And I put this 4-star stabilized, so look how stable this minigun is. With 4-star stabilized. It's insane how stable it is when you are firing it. So this 4-star stabilized, maybe not such a bad idea. It basically makes your weapon super stable. And still no plan. You see how rare the new plans are? You are getting them, but not often. Quickly scrapping all our rewards. Flatliner. They changed it. The 4-star damage to human, hit sense, armor, night vision, reload speed, minus durability, bullet explode. No, it's still not good. The flatliner. Let's try not to die this time, which is not easy. I usually die here. And there is only one crazy mole miner. One crazy mole miner. Stalker. See, they all of them immune to crowd control. Which I don't like. Oops. Sitting too long in this poison. Come on, little critters. I will blow you up with this crystal. Oh. Who's coming towards me? Where is it? There. Come over here. Oh, am I the only one still standing? Did the crazy mole miner killed everyone here? I think that's the case. Come over. I want to blow you up. Gonna blow you up with the big one. Oh. Is it dead? Is it dead? No, it's not. Not dead yet. Okay. Come over. Come over. There. The one that can kill me is dead. I will remove those rats. I don't feel comfortable here. Come on, creatures. I'm waiting. Yeah, come over. There is one crystal over there. Come over. And now we need to relocate. Over here, please. Over here. We have some more down there. Come over here. Everyone, please. What was that? Yeah, very good. Now we're moving over there. You're all welcome to follow me. Thank you for your dedication. So as I said, this is actually easier solo, as they all follow you. There is no one else to provide distraction. Over here now. Yeah. Follow, please. And now we're going upstairs, everyone. The big crystal awaits you. Come on. I think we still have one big crystal. Let's check it out. One more big crystal. Yep. Everyone, please follow. Please gather around. We will have a meeting here. Please gather around. Is it only 3 of you left? Or someone is hiding? Who's hiding? Someone is hiding. See the red dot? I don't see anyone. What? There are frogs somewhere. Oh, what's she doing there? Don't tell me you got stuck! No way. Move out. Freaking bastard. What? Come on. Yeah? Move. Move. This way. Unstuck yourself. Come on. Yeah, try harder. Come on, you can do it. Okay, let's try to relocate it with a minigun. I don't want to restart the whole thing just because one guy got stuck. Maybe from other side. Maybe let's try to push it from the wall. Oh, wait. Unstuck! Unstuck it! Okay, now hopefully we have enough crystals that this guy was not following. So, okay. We have still crystals on the main alley here. A bunch of them left. So come on, Gulper. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you will get stuck on every corner. Here. This way. Follow. Very good. Okay. And now in here. And now this one. Ah. Unstuck it. So that's another reason you should carry Basher minigun with you. To unstuck enemies that are stuck somehow. So I managed to unstuck it. Full success. I'm happy that the rate is dropping so many stims as I'm burning through them like it's nothing. So definitely the minigun basher is a must. Going without it would be a huge mistake. And raid generally is giving you lots of experience. There's the scrap box, this ammo box. We have way too many cells. 800 gamma rounds? Why do I have so many plasma cartridges on me? Okay. Alright. So one more time, final boss. Gatling plasma, or maybe this time I still have some ammo for... Where is it? Oh, bloody explosive Gauss mini. Can I drop half a little? Food and drink, tea, turkey, pemmican, steaks, filet. Spoiled milk. I'm trying blooded. Not wait. Addicted. Nerd rage again, please. Come on, Osman. Oh, disease removal. I need all the poison resist I can get. Targeting eye. When my AP will actually start draining, I will use coffee. For now, that's a benefit of lag. Now coffee. 10 coffee is enough. Uh-oh. Okay. I have the healing. So now with 400 poison resist, I'm surviving. I'm surviving inside the poison. Mr. White Springs died. But everyone else survived and we did it. And no plan. The perk changes are actually mostly good. The nerfs are not welcome, but perk changes are actually mostly good. In the right direction. It's a little bit inconvenience that we'll need to change builds around those perk changes, but they're mostly in the right direction, so I would not complain. So as you can see, I'm using those new perks. Through Hiker got cheaper but was moved to Endurance. I will do a video about all new perks. Through Hiker you need to be aware about Bullet Shield was moved from Strength to Endurance, but it's finally good. That's a 20% deflect chance and it says for 4 seconds. It's basically whenever you fire a heavy gun, even if it's a single shot, it gives you this effect for 4 seconds. And firing again refreshes it. So basically it means the chance is 20% 4 seconds, up to 4 seconds after using a heavy gun. The minigun without ammo doesn't count, unfortunately. You need to fire a bullet for it to activate the bullet shield. Star G's, it costs just 1 now, move to Endurance, so that's a welcome chance. Then First Aid is only 1, so that's another welcome chance, and it now scales with your intelligence. Batches included got cheaper, only 2 points now. Then from those perks, you have Ricochet got cheaper, and it's still very effective. I mean, way more effective after changes than it was. So that got a huge buff with cost reduction on top of that. 4-leaf clover, finally useful. That's how I'm able to target and hit the eye of the snake, as misses in VATs are charging my critical meter. So when I'm missing, I'm charging critical meter. When it's fully charged, it's guaranteed hit, and that's a critical to the eye. So that's amazing buff for 4-leaf clover. The junk shield received a buff too. Critical savvy is unchanged. There are some more that I don't use at this moment, but there is some more perks. Oh, Serendipity, Evasive, that's another 2 that received a buff. The expectation is for December 3rd, but I don't think we have a date confirmed anywhere. So early December, that's what we know. Early December the buff is dropping, but exact date we do not know. I do have the new weapons, most of them, as well I can craft most of them. So in my stash box from the new weapons, if you want to take a quick look, one Tesla cannon, that will be from the season pass. You will craft it as non-legendary and then do whatever legendary you want. And it did receive buff from initial release, so if you did watch my video, it's doing more damage now than it was. I can show you that. I think, unfortunately, it's still just an explosive weapon and not real Tesla, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. You see? I'm damaging myself, which means that's explosive gun. Tesla do not damage the user. About the modifications to it, they did some tweaks to them too. So the modifications, that's a blooded explosive, so I boosted the explosive portion even more. As it's not Tesla, it is explosive. I can switch that to something else. So you know it's not just this explosion that is damaging me. If I shoot it again, it's still damaging me, even without explosive effect. I'm just losing damage. So it works as an explosive weapon, unfortunately, not as Tesla. It's just a reskin for explosion. Different skin, but works as normal explosion. Now, there is a bunch of mods. It requires science expert to equip, but they don't. The weapon is a heavy gun, so it doesn't benefit from science perks for damage. Is there any of... There's a lot that decreases AP cost. I don't think if any of those mods significantly changes what it does. The biggest damage is Wave Oscillator that I already have on it. Then there are another series for the barrel that changes damage, basically. Damage versus fire rate and so on. That's the ammo capacity. Then you can have a scope, including recon scope on it. And there are different... And I think alternate current, that's what was missing last time. Let me equip that. Maybe that is working now. If that is working and changes it into actual Tesla, then that would be good. Let me test. I didn't test that yet. That was broken last time. That's why I didn't test it last time. Let's kick that in out for now. I don't need it. Science expert. It is possibly fixed now. Let me see. If that's fixed, that may make this weapon really good. Current, alternate current nozzle, direct hit, change to nearby foes. Stock assembly. Okay, so this one's supposed to be Tesla effect. Okay. So that's no longer... Okay, that's no longer damaging me. If I don't know if I have any more explosive mods to see if that will work. I don't have. And explosive now doesn't show any increased damage, so it's a Tesla now. Okay, so it is possible. I made it a Tesla. Faster rapid would be better on that. Here, let's put rapid on that. Rapid and lucky, that's fine. Do I want to change anything in here? No, the highest damage probably the best option. I already am on the highest damage option, and the highest ammo capacity doesn't affect fire rate, so that's fine. For the scope, it will just increase my AP, and there is no appearance. So we'll test that on enemies in a second, if this arc is significant damage. If it is, then it's good. I do have Grenadier already equipped, so that should work. And now put me Nerdage back on. Right, from other new weapons I can show on the bench. It will be probably fast. The new weapons that I already unlocked. Drill Fist. That's gimmick style power fist. That's what mole miners are using, but yours will not kill in one shot. Ultraside Terror Sword. It's a quite cool sword with huge amount of poison. Flatliner, that's basically Gauss rifle with bad legendary effects. As you know, faster movement speed while aiming never work, still doesn't work, so there is no 3-star. VATS hit chance in VATS, that's good. Damage to humans, quite useless. Critical hits restore health and action points on a slow firing weapon, quite useless. Additionally, the bonus effect on that is minus fire. Something is missing here on the flatliner. Maybe they remove it. Now it's just durability penalty? Or it should be like more durability. I don't know. Every Gauss has 15% explosion. Reload speed is from the magazine. Armor penetration. Or maybe reload speed. Maybe one of those is a bonus. Something may be a bonus. Okay, more. Oh, boiling point. That's a flamer. Quite cool one. It's furious with reload speed. And 4-star is extra damage to burning targets, which is good. And it does give you poison resist, not poison damage, poison resist, which is, I guess, good for the final boss fight. The point is, it will still not be the highest damage weapon, even at level 50. Launchers, there is this new one, Resolve Breaker, and I think they added cryo damage to it. So it's better than it was. There is now cryo damage on it. So there's regular damage and cryo damage. Slightly more if level 50. So it's bloodied. With a shockwave on reload. And as a bonus, it's a 2-shot. So it's bloodied 2-shot, which make it quite good. Durability penalty. Target takes 10 action point damage. Oh, that's new. That's intended for PvP or something? Target is losing action points. Target movement speed is reduced. And cryogenic grenade explode. They added more effects to it. That was not that before. So they had loaded a lot of stuff on top of that. Maybe to compensate for the nerf to the 2-shot. So it now has like a bunch of effects. That was not here before. I don't know where they added it. There is a lot of effects on this weapon now. Resolve Breaker. Okay, do I have more craftables? No, so that's all the craftables. Do I have anything else in my stash to show you? Not sure. Let me see. Oh, that, yeah. Carterizer. That's a chainsaw. That's a vampire crit damage, bonus VATS critical charge. So the effects outside of vampire are terrible. If there would be power attack damage, that would make it good. The 4-star, each target around you gives you extra damage, so that's not bad. Somehow it's extra AP cost, not less, but comes with armor penetration 5%. So it's really odd, and it's a chainsaw, so you can modify it the same way as a chainsaw. It's a really cool looking one. Still usable, most likely. For regular enemies will be more than enough damage. More than enough damage for regular enemies. Will you use it for boss fights? I don't think it can win with auto-axe with proper legendary mods. We have this one, Drill Fist. I only unlocked one mod for that, so it's completely new weapon. You need to unlock modifications from raid. Oh, Lickety Split, I forgot about this one. That's the explosive railway, but it's for full health somehow. So I don't know how to see it. And it does show currently as 2-star, so I don't know if that's making its way to the live game version, or did they give up on this? As it does show odd. So it is possible that they gave up on this, or it's under the rework and I have a wrong one. So I don't know if that's gonna make it to the full game. That's this auto grenade launcher with way more effects than it should have. We have 2 of those. We have this terror. Oh, Valkyrie. It's one of the new weapons from the raids. Problem is it's only good on robots. And you need to use it outside of VATS. And on top of that, it has reduced hipfire accuracy for some reason. Like to punish you, I don't know what Valkyrie is supposed to do. Those are all the new weapons that I do have. The new power armor is this thing that you can see in here. With special effects on the new power armor. Hopefully they will work in final version. I need to try it again. If maybe they secretly fix it. Was nothing about the patch notes. But this effect, it's AP regenerate increased, so that's good. And fusion core duration is supposed to be increased. But last time I tested, it was 25% faster fusion core drain, not duration. So it was opposite what it's supposed to be doing. It was causing my fusion core to drain faster. So most likely someone put a wrong sign in the game code. Instead of minus, they put plus. I think they copied the text from here. Like they see plus 25% and they put plus 25% to the fusion core drain instead of minus 25%. And it's supposed to make fusion core last longer, so less fusion core drain, not more fusion core drain. So someone put a wrong sign in front and make this set work opposite to intended. I currently cannot really modify it as it's using... Oh, it's too far. It's using a unique plans for that, and those plans are very rare. I don't know how many times I already ran the raid. You were able to see me running it here a couple times. And yeah, I don't have the plan. Any new plan from last raid. I can only craft one piece of this power armor so far. And from modifications, it's very poor as well what I can modify. Look. I can put kinetic servos, optimized servos, still no carry weight, so that's bad. For arm, I have nothing. And for torso, luckily jetpack is by default available, so I did put it. All the jetpacks. I have medic pump and motion assist servos. So that's only two I was able to unlock. The jetpack was there by default. And lastly, for the helmet, I have still nothing. So after running the raid quite a lot, I cannot really use this power armor as I'm missing so many effects. How long will it take? Probably months when it will be released to full game for me to unlock what is needed to run this power armor really. It's a really cool power armor for raids. After they make the fusion core drain actually work. Yeah, the full life prefix damage should be at least, in my opinion, 70%. As it scales down as soon as you lose health. So you need to be basically a top up at 100%. So yeah. They need to do that. Any questions about the raid or the patch? I can answer them now. If you have any questions or someone wants to trade with me. Offers only. Why did it close? I don't know. This person wants to trade. Let me know if you have any questions. Where is the ghoul update coming? Most likely early March. But that's still far to have any details. It's not... The testing of the ghoul didn't even start. I have no idea what this trade's supposed to be about. The date is not yet announced, but early December for this patch with the raid. Okay, check that Tesla. So, if you don't have any questions, we are going to check that Tesla. Tesla, on the ready. Standard test subject, super mutants, no longer so standard they are. harder in here, don't forget that. So we'll take that into consideration, checking the Tesla damage. Super mutants are tougher now. I will be using Union for most of the raid. Because poison resist and carry weight. Oh. Guy just died. I think they made it good. Even the bounce. Where's my legendary? Oh. The bounce radius doesn't seem to be very high. What's going on with all those legendary super mutants? The bounce radius doesn't seem very high, but outside of that, it's good. Let's go inside. What mods for weapons and the raid? The best damage. Gatling Plasma recommended with the best damage you can get. And Shredder minigun for one part. They do die. Oh, I'm without power armor. Why am I without power armor? Do I think they will ever up the storage? Probably not, as they already did it twice. It's actually good now. Let's try the bounce damage. If I don't aim directly. Still, like, the arc is not crazy big, but it's doing good. 2 shots on the floor? And this works as a Tesla, I'm not hitting myself. So you can modify it now for actual Tesla effect. Okay, it's good. Look at that. It is working now. Yeah, they make it good. I'm happy about it. That would be a shame to receive another weapon that's not good. This is good. I can see myself using it. I can see myself absolutely using it. 2 shots for improved super mutants, that's not bad. Especially that you don't need to directly hit them. It's firing slow even with faster fire rate, but that's justifiable with this amount of damage. How good is it in VATS if I aim for head? Yeah, brilliant. Where are those super mutants? Don't know what the range is on this thing. Maybe too far? No, can hit. Yeah, I like it. They fix it. It can actually be used as a Tesla now and do decent damage. Of course, I do have a bloodied one. I could boost this damage higher with 4-star legendaries. Critical? Yeah, critical, very good. Yeah, like that. It's nice now. Really nice. I like it. Yeah, the power armor running with this weapon, you make these tiny steps. In first person. Yeah, you do make tiny steps. Yeah, it's nice. Alright, any other question? Is the arc bigger with Grenadier? Most likely, I didn't test without. Okay, so that's with Grenadier how it looks like. If I take it out... I'm not sure. It's probably a little bit smaller without. I would keep Grenadier just in case. Bigger or not, maybe bigger. Seems a little bit bigger. Power armor stars and what they mean? I don't know what exactly you are asking for. If you're asking about my armor and power armor, I do have a video showcasing all I have and for what reason. The update is... Oh, Toxic Brew is having problem with emotes. There is a bug with public test server. Every time you join public test server, you need to redo your controls. That's probably what his problem is. The update is early December, no exact date yet known. Alright, so I think we got it all covered. I hope this video, aka live stream, will be helpful for you to get ready for the raid. I try to share everything I learned so far here at Voltec about incoming raid and how to best enclave really quickly and effectively. Now, that's it for today. So I wish you a good evening or day, depends where you live. Have fun in Appalachia. Get ready for the raid. They are coming early December. And see you all soon. Turtle out for now. Bye. Voltec out.